yards out in the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run the option, fighting off the defender. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Look out, he's got room. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the fullback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. On the read option, he'll pull and go left. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Here's the pressure. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. He'll keep it himself. He'll pitch it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
On the option. He'll do it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll toss it. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Morris. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. The option look. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Motion from the back. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Sends it back in motion. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter.
He's brought down at the 19-yard line. 3rd down.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes a connection. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. On the option. He'll do it himself. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
That's a backbreaker for the defense, too, because it looked like they were doing everything right, trying to defend the option there on 3rd down. Dive man, no go. Quarterback can't keep it. It was the pitch guy they just couldn't get to in time. He's barely able to pick up the 1st. And now the defense has to face another 1st down.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. On the option. Ran through the contact. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here on 3rd down for this offense. On the move. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Big fullback's got it.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. A 3rd down try for the offense. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Moore. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the back. Turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Read option, keeps it to the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now he's looking to throw it. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They boot it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got the back over the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Release to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Throws to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man quickly. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Set up for second and short after that completion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Looking downfield, and time is running short. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have an execution, it's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the running back. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. On the option. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The option look. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Sends it back in motion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabs it inside the 15. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They go to the counter. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. On the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Here comes the option. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the toss. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field. And my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The option look. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Now the toss. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the fullback. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Now on the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd down, running the read to the left. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the option. Quick toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Looking to throw on 1st down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running a read option to the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field, throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gets the back moving. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. The pitch. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Good enough for a first down.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Give to the running back. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds a little space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Fires left. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the option. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Handoff to the fullback. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The option look. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Goes to the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Now on the option. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll read it to the left on 2nd down. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Sends it back in motion. And he's dragged down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Here on 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it along the sideline. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking down the middle. It's complete. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pocket breaking down. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Big fella moving.
Tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that play.
Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.